Let's get it going with NBA action. GA, it's all yours. Like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Warren. Zach LaVine is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Morrison in at the power forward. And for the Magic, they've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with DeAndre. Mr. Incredible is out there with Wagner. And it's Atkins in at the point guard. And the travel in the NBA, just exhausting, Clark. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up, how many miles these players fly.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Kevin. And charter flights certainly help. Man, I tell you, the season is 7 months long, and you're on planes probably 60% of that time. Whether you're going back and forth from a long road trip, whatever. It's a lot of wear and tear, but it is part of the business, and guys do learn how to adjust and be ready to do their jobs at a high level in spite of it.
That free throw good from Warren. Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Portland with the ball. After the Magic pick up two. Nobody near Lillard. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Atkins passes to Ayton. Wagner with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 4 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. And it's Portland the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controlling play. It's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Here's Lillard after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Lillard, the pass to Morrison. Outside, LaVine. Takes it from 10. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Here's LaVine after the Magic pick up two. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lillard outside. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The shot's good from Mr. Incredible.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Now here's LaVine. He's coming off a 28-point game against Miami.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Wagner to the inside. Here's Mr. Incredible.
The defense is right there. Hard to score against LaVine when he's focused and locked in as well as being aggressive.
They get it again.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Atkins passes to Mr. Incredible. Isaac with the ball. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Passes it to Atkins. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Atkins. From past the arc. Another shot. And Ayton with the layup.
Not hard to see why they were giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson outside. Leonard finds Williams. Now here's Johnson. The tray. Love grabs the board. Here's Mr. Incredible. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Over to the wing. McLemore dishes to Williams. To halt the run. Leonard trying to break free. Williams can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the layup is good after a nice defense. Mr. Incredible's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Leonard gets it to go.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Suggs, guarded by McLemore. Now Suggs down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helped him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Now, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Johnson is out there with Williams. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Leonard in at the 5 down low. Trailblazers trail by 4. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 28 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. He was unguardable all game long. He took whatever the defense gave up. I'm sure he wants to do that again tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Winslow after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Winslow kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Williams. Carter pulls it in. Orlando leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Love. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Williams' shot is off. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Anthony. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Fires top of the key. Orlando gets it back. Carter. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So a new group on the floor. Clock runs out, and we're headed to halftime.
Make some noise for defense time.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Ogner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Mr. Incredible. And it's Atkins in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love the play call. Aiden's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here's Lillard. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Levine kicks to Warren. Kick out to Levine. Off target from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Warren, the pass to Levine. Inside, Morrison. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. With the drive, the shot's good from Mr. Incredible.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Portland with the ball. 15-point game. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And the basket by Lillard.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in, working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
Count that bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the pass to Winslow. Back to Lillard. kick out to Levine. Going inside.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Bean passes to Winslow. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice.
All right, David, thank you very much. The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Winslow. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game, and he uses the glass on the way. Winslow's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Into the lane. No good from Mr. Incredible. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Portland. They trail by 14. Shots good by McLemore.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 12. Isaac right side. Passes to Mr. Incredible. The 11-footer. And Winslow pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 11. Johnson attacking, and Johnson with the stop.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here he goes. Shot's good from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And the dunk by Winslow.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here is Mr. Incredible. The Blazers getting the bucket, and the shot goes down.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
McLemore, the pass to Williams. Orlando grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract.
Now here's Winslow. 6 points for him. Johnson outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he drives in. Rebounded by Anthony.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for it. And Portland making a change here. Both free throws good from Mr. Incredible.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Down low, stolen by Bamba. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Portland, they've got Zach LaVine, so Williams out there. Nurkic is out there with Johnson, and it's Morrison in at the 4 spot. Here's Nurkic after the made shot from Mr. Incredible. Nurkic, the pass to Morrison, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax.
Jonathan Isaac is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Sun. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Portland. Johnson comes in for Warren.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now here's LaVine. He's guarded closer. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Wagner. Here is Mr. Incredible, guarded by LaVine. Ayton against Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Now here's Ayton. He's tightly guarded.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's LaVine, and then LaVine with that jam.
Boy, if you let LaVine get inside like that with a head of steam, you deserve to get punched on.
Orlando leading by 22. Out left to the wing. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against the Trailblazers. And what a huge standout performance it was
For DeAndre Ayton.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And so here's Portland. After the Magic pick up 2, Lillard. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Wagner passes to Mr. Incredible. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Wagner has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And good. And Johnson up the right iron and down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Beat 'em up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself, let him put it to the